On February 22nd, Jose Ibarra put on a black hat, a hoodie-style jacket, and some black kitchen-style disposable gloves, and he went hunting for females on the University of Georgia's campus. And in his hunt, he encountered 22-year-old Laken Riley on her morning jog. And when Laken Riley refused to be his rape victim, he bashed her skull in with a rock repeatedly. That is what this case is all about. The evidence will show that Laken fought. She fought for her life. She fought for her dignity. And in that fight, she caused this defendant to leave forensic evidence behind. The forensic evidence that he left behind in this fight is his DNA, and only his DNA and Laken's, underneath Laken's right fingernails. He also left behind in a struggle with her over her phone, because the court will hear that she called 911. He left behind his left thumbprint on her iPhone, which was found not far from her body at the crime scene. And it is that forensic evidence alone that would give you enough evidence to find him guilty as charged on the counts in this indictment.
Every single person who voted for open borders should be forced to watch the Laken Riley trial. Do you still think that Trump's border policies were racist and xenophobic? You are responsible. Biden is responsible. Border Czar Kamala Harris has blood on her hands. This scumbag should never have been allowed into the interior of the United States. Here are the facts. Jose Ibarra entered the U.S. illegally through the southern border in El Paso, Texas. He was apprehended by federal authorities, and instead of being deported or jailed, he was released into a migrant shelter in Manhattan, New York. Then eventually flown to Georgia, where he subsequently hunted down an innocent young lady. It's so pathetic that we care more about not offending people than the security, the sovereignty, and the safety of American tax-paying citizens. Speaking of tax dollars, your money paid for this. Your money paid for his free trip from Manhattan to Georgia to kill this girl. Play clip.
And how did you get to Athens?
In Manhattan, we requested for a humanitarian flight to come here to Atlanta.
And when was that?
¿Y cuándo fue eso? Around the 9th, 10th of September.
In case you missed that, your government flew an illegal Venezuelan gang member to Georgia on your dime to go murder an innocent 22-year-old college girl. Never forget, Biden repealed every single one of Trump's border policies, including Remain in Mexico. Over 10 million illegals have entered the U.S. since 2021. This Laken Riley incident is not isolated. Jocelyn Nungarari, Molly Tibbetts, Rachel Morin, and dozens more were all raped and murdered by illegals in the last couple of years. This is happening all over the country. We let the Trojan horse in, and now it's open season on your daughters. Women were objectively safer under President Trump, and January 20th can't come any faster.